Welcome to the Talkative podcast. This is episode 4. It's titled Be Creative. Um, so I'm still working on the formats and the direction, the way this podcast is going to go. Right now, I tell people it's a big venting session. A lot's going on with this. So I appreciate for anybody returning, listening. I appreciate for new people giving this podcast a chance. This episode is going to be hopefully a quick one, but I think a very important one for people who are creatives and have a lot of self-doubt. My message today is to be creative. That's right, that's it. My message today is just to be creative. Go after what your goals are in full effect. Don't let people hold you back, and don't let, most importantly, you hold yourself back. Don't let your self-doubt, don't let the ideal that you don't have everything to perfection hold you back. Get the camera, get the piece of paper, get whatever you need for your goal, and start. Starting is the most important thing to do. That's how you become the better version of yourself. You have to start somewhere. You have to be that beginner. Michael Jordan wasn't Michael Jordan the first day he picked up that ball. He had to practice. Now he's Michael Jordan. So putting that work in and be creative. One thing I want to talk about is that I let myself many times get hyped up about how I am ready to make a change, and I just go down to the rabbit hole of not being able to create anymore. And when I say not be able to create anymore, is that I just like the ideal that because I don't have the ideal studio set up or the camera or just the everyday life pressures of recording and doing things get to me, I let that stop my creative process. And that is something that I am hoping that I can get past this year. This month of January is all about building discipline. That's my theme, and that's doing what you need to do, even if you don't want to do it. And that's building discipline in my eyes, and that's why I'm telling people today is to be creative. Do it, whether all the cards are aligned or not. Go after what you want to do. So, for example, this is not the most ideal spot for my podcast. I took my second room inside my apartment. I took my little desk. I got my camera, got my lights, and started going. I don't have an ideal format for my podcast, but I'm trying out new things and seeing what works for me. I don't want to have the fear of knowing that I just didn't try over my head this year, and I don't want this over the head of other people as well. I want people to go after their goals, go after their dreams, and understand that making mistakes right there. I want people to understand that you just got to be creative. Sometimes I watch videos of people, and a lot of people watch people as well on these YouTube channels and other things who don't have the most ideal setup. But they put the work in, they keep trying, and they eventually get the audience. They get people to watch them. And I love watching people who just do what they can with what they have. So don't let not having it stop you from doing it. Find a way. This month is about building discipline. Make next month about not having excuses. No excuse is a good excuse. There's no reason in this year of how the year that we live in now of technology and opportunity that we just don't go after it. And I don't want you or myself just to, again, look back at the end of the year in December and realize and just have that feeling of, man, I wish I would have stayed with my goal. I wish I would have continued. Don't have that feeling that you could have went harder this year. Leave it all out there today. Leave it all out there tomorrow. Leave it all out there this year. Try your hardest. So be creative. again, this is not the most ideal setup. I am doing the best I can, and sometimes that's all you can do, and that's fine. Just get better over time. So, like I said, this won't be a long podcast episode today because I'm still working out the kinks of the formatting and just trying to make it something that people can get some type of motivation from. People can come listen to. I'm not going to talk ears off. I'm not going to be someone that just trying to fill up some airtime or anything like that. The episodes will get better. The message will get better. But as long as I give someone some motivation, some understanding that to reach for their goals, and to understand that we are on a journey to get better, and I can somehow show you that and motivate you. That's all that means to me. So thank you for listening to the podcast, and I'll see you next time.